JSDG with another banger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and send this link out to as many people as possible. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, I messed up. Let me go ahead and get that song going again. Let's go ahead and get this song out to it. Let's go ahead and get this out to as many people as possible. Go ahead and send out the link.
It's JSDG with another banger.
Wow, why does that keep happening? Oh, I know what's going on. Let me fix this. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, we good now.
It's JSDG with another banger.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all go ahead and get this out to as many people as possible. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We need it. We need it. We need it. Go ahead and send this to your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, everyone that you could possibly think of. Let's go ahead and get as many people as possible. Let me go ahead and make you host. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. We need it. We need it. We need it. This is something that's going to change your life. So y'all go ahead and do me a favor. We're going to go ahead and get started in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and get this to as many people as possible. Drop this in every single chat that you're in. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, family. We need it. We need it. We need it. Y'all go ahead and let me know. Y'all go ahead and let me know in the chats how you're feeling right now. Y'all go ahead and let me know in the chats how you're feeling right now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We need, let's go ahead and continue getting this link out. Continue getting this link out. We need as many people as possible. We need it. We need it. We need it. I'm talking about. Go ahead and send this to every single new person that just joined into the business. Go ahead and send this to every single leader that's in your business. Go ahead and send this to any single person that who needs that next thing that's gonna go ahead and take them to the next, that's gonna go ahead and take them to the next level. We need it. We need it. Oh, my skin, I've been working on my skin a little bit. I'm not gonna hold you, like I do have, my skincare product is elite. My facialist, she gave me something. I'm not gonna hold you. It's been working wonders. I'm not gonna hold you. But y'all go ahead and continue sending this link out to as many people as possible. We need it. We need it. We need it. We need to continue dropping the link everywhere. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, family. Continue dropping this link in all chats. Family, we need it. We need it. We need it. Go ahead and send this to any single platinum 150 in your organization, any single platinum 600 in your organization, any single platinum 1000 in your organization, any single platinum 2000 in your organization, any single platinum 5000 in your organization, any single chairman 10 in your organization. You make sure that you know that we have the Godfather on this call. We have Chairman 250, Branden Thompson, on the call. So I would highly recommend that you go ahead and do yourself a service and you get as many people as possible on this call. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's go! Continue dropping the links. Continue dropping the links. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are ready. I hope you are ready. I hope you are ready. Continue dropping the links. We're going to get started in the next 5 minutes. We need it. We need it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all go ahead and continue dropping the link everywhere. We need as many people as possible. Let me know if y'all are rocking with the song. Let me know in the chat if you're rocking with the song right now. You go ahead and let me know.
Finally got my visa. I just like a freezer. Spread the dog. How many extra cheese on my pizza? Swimming. Get it just at the limit of my visa. I'm shaking, I'm baking the way.
Yes, sir. He's going crazy. He's going crazy. I need another one on my second wrist so I can, go ahead and I can feel like. Yes, sir. Continue dropping the links everywhere. Let's get it. Let's get it.
That's my connect. We run it. Make girl like we moving in.
What did you do? Oh, wow. Wow. That just messed everything up. Wow. I got to go ahead and continue where I was. We're going to go ahead and get back to where we were. Wow. We're back. Yes, sir. We're back. Continue dropping the link. Ladies and gentlemen, we're almost maxed out. Y'all go ahead and continue dropping this link everywhere while we're listening to music that's literally shaping our minds, conducive to growth, something that's literally helping people learn to invest in ourselves. What? Stop playing with us. Come on now. Let me see what else we got. We got 5 more minutes. You got... Oh, shit. Let me go ahead and... You're funny. Hold on. Nope. Oh. All right, one more song. We're gonna go ahead and get started. One more song. We're gonna go ahead and get started.
One thing that I never want to is a whole lot of chase. I was born ready for the chase. I want to chase. Chase.
He's going crazy. Stop playing with this man. Y'all thought y'all heard all the music. Come on, stop playing with us. Go ahead and continue dropping this link. They just asked who the artist is. Can y'all go ahead and let them know who the artist of this? We actually have a famous musician on the line right now. His name is Sir Trilly. His name is Sir. He goes by the name of Sir Trilly. Do not play with that man. Do not play. Come on now. He's going crazy. Continue dropping the links. We need it. Let's get it. Let's go. Do not play with Sir Trilly. He is not one of them.
Look to the chase, chasing the chase, I sleep from the chase. One thing that you never wanna chase is a whole lot of chase, like I ain't gotta chase. I was born ready for the chase, someone on the chase, I think you never chase. Oh, chase.
Now he's actually spazzing on this. I'm actually honored. You know, I was thinking, you know, Sir Chili, if you hear me right now, you know, maybe we can get some music in. Maybe we can get some music in. You know, maybe we can hit the studio. We can hit the stew. Go ahead and let me know if we can go ahead and collab. Because honestly, like, this is some gas. I'm not gonna hold you. I might have to, you know, we might have to spit a little something. You know? Come on now. Please stop playing with them. Y'all go ahead and drop the link in the chat one more time. Y'all go ahead and drop this links one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all go ahead and drop the links one more time. I mean, honestly, I heard they was saying, you know, Young Frito hits the booth. Like, you know, I'm not gonna hold y'all. You know, what is y'all? How are y'all feeling right now? Y'all let me know how y'all are feeling right now. Please, please, please let me know what's good. Bless, highly favored. My Instagram is young_Frio. If you have not followed me, I'm a chairman 100 within the organization of Trade House. And honestly, I am blessed and highly favored. I've been really, you know, thinking about life. And I really came to the conclusion that we are just so freaking blessed. Not even because of, you know, how much money we've made, but because do you not realize that this opportunity is making you into your best version, is making you into your best self. You know, everyone always says, you know, I'm trying to become my best self. I'm always trying to be the best version of myself. But when you really think about it, any single person that, you know, is actually working just a 9-to-5, is actually working a job, they're getting better in that field. They don't actually have to become a better person to get better in the field. They just have to sharpen that one skill set. They have to sharpen that one skill set, and thus that means they're not actually becoming the best version of themselves. But with this opportunity, you have to sharpen your mind. You have to sharpen your mind every single day. You have to get better every single day, or you will not touch $1 million. You will not ever touch, you know, massive amount of success until you as a person get better. So honestly, the gratitude of just knowing that you're going to be able to become a better person every single day, that's further than anything in this entire world. Because when you're slowly becoming the best version of yourself every single day, every single goal that you could possibly imagine is going to be manifested in your entire life. See, what I want you to understand, ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to understand is that whatever you experience, you believe. This entire opportunity is an experience. Every single day, day by day, you're experiencing something new. You're experiencing something new to increase your own belief that you're made for this, that you're made for 7 figures. Our entire lives, you know, it's kind of like our dreams of hitting 7 figures. It kind of like it was dying down. I don't know about y'all, but once I figured out that I wasn't going to the league, it's kind of like my dreams of making 7 figures, it kind of started, you know, dwindling down. And it started like I started having to conform to 6 figures. That's what my parents always said, 6 figures. It was never 7 figures. But within this opportunity, every single day, you're sharpening your belief system through every single experience that you're feeling every single day. And it's increasing your own belief system. See, experiences is what catapults everyone's belief. Think about every single event that you went to. Think about Powerhouse. Think about Dignified Growth. Think about Think With Us. Think about iMillennials. Think about any single event that you went to. That experience alone catapulted Your belief. You didn't come out the same person. Go ahead and drop a 7 in the chat if you became a different person after an event. You not only became a different person after an event, but you became a different person after, driving your dream car, testing that Rolls Royce, testing that Bugatti, testing that McLaren. I don't know about y'all, but when I was in Houston and for the first time that I ever, stepped in a Rolls Royce, I used to hate those cars. It's actually crazy. Funny story. First time I'm going to Houston, I'm wanting a Lamborghini. I said, I want a Lamborghini. I don't want nothing else. Lamborghini was always, my dream car. Never had ever been in a Lamborghini, but I seen how it looked. So I was just like, I was talking to, my guy Rashad, shout out to Oge for putting me on to him. And, we was getting, we had to get foreign cars for Houston. And he said, the Lamborghinis are sold out. I said, oh my God. I said, and Oge actually ended up having a Lamborghini. I didn't have a Lamborghini. I said, okay, so what am I going to do? I said, what am I going to do? He said, you know what? We don't have Lamborghinis, but we have a Rolls Royce. We have the Wraith. We have like some other car and then another car that I didn't hate. And I was just like, oh my God, like, I'm not going to hold you, Rashad. Like, I don't want any of these cars. Like, I don't want any of these cars. I said, I want the Lamborghini. Is there anything that you can do? He said, I can give you a discount. I can give you a discount on the rate. I said, okay. I said, fine. I said, I guess we can, I guess I can get a discount on the rate. He brings, and so I go to the shop, I get in the rate. I said, I'm kind of liking this car. I said, I'm kind of liking this car. I said, like, I'm feeling like a boss. I'm feeling like a millionaire. Like, I feel like, I said, maybe this was a sign. Maybe this was a sign that I was supposed to be driving a Rolls Royce. I'm talking about, then I started driving it. At first, I didn't even know how to start the car. I was like, bro, I don't know how to start the car. I said, I need help. I said, this is my first time ever experiencing a luxury car. I'm like, bro, like, this is different. I said, okay. This is an experience. My belief is already catapulting. And so, I start driving it. And it takes off like it's a Lamborghini. I'm like, oh my God. You mean to tell me that there's a big body that's a Lamborghini, basically? I said, this is it. In the night, I had the stars in the ceiling. I said, bro, this is it. That is now my dream car. That experience, it literally increased my belief. And it was a sign from God. I didn't even want to drive. It's crazy because I actually got an Oge's Lamborghini and I hated it. It's just too low. It's way too low. I got in there. I'm just like, bro, like, this is way too low. I like my i8 better than I have right now. It's a lot. It kind of looks like a Lamborghini. It's not Lamborghini. I got the suicide doors, but it's not as low. It's not as low. So honestly, I take the i8 before the Lamborghini, if I'm being honest. But my next car, since that one time that I experienced the Rolls Royce, the Wraith, what do you think is going to be my next car? What do you think is my next car? It's a freaking Wraith? Are you crazy? I said, that's my dream car, and that's exactly what I'm getting. Think about any type of watch. Think about any type of watch that you tried on when you went to, any jeweler. Think about it. Drop a 7 in chat if you went to the jeweler and you tried on a watch, you said, I'm going to have this one day. Just drop it. What do you think I did? What do you think I did? I remember I was with Kay, Tyron, Paul, Levi, Karina, and we used to go to the mall and we used to try these watches. You said, we was just like, man, you want to know what's crazy? Is that we're going to be able to afford these watches one day. You want to know what's crazy? I don't know how long it's going to take. I think at the first time I ever looked at the watch, I think I probably had $2,000 in my bank account. $3,000. Okay, I'll say $3,000. The watches was $20,000 to $30,000. I said, I don't know how we're going to do it, but it's going to happen. Fast forward. Do you not see exactly what's going on? Do you not see exactly what's going on? These experiences, you have to literally experience these things. So it can catapult your belief, so it can turn that belief into a desire, and that desire is going to become an overcoming thought every single day. It's going to be something you can't think, you think about every single day. What do you think is going on in my mind? I need a race, I need a race, I need a rollie, I need a bust out. And this is what's playing in my head every single day until it soon turns into reality. Do you not see what's going on? Any single nice hotel. I remember I used to go in different hotels. I remember, I didn't go into hotels, but I went to different hotels now. I went to the Waldorf Astoria, $1,000 a night. I went to the Post Oaks. It was $1,000 a night. And I now know, going through these hotels, I now know what kind of life that I want. I now know what kind of life that I'm, that's what I want to manifest it for my entire life. I want to be treated like a king, and that's how they treat you. They treat you like a king. I remember I upgraded to the suite in the Waldorf Astoria. It's like $2,000 one night. Why did I do it? Because I wanted to increase my vibrations. I can promise you, there's nobody in Trade House that's vibrations is higher than mine. I'm just gonna say that, except maybe the Chairman 250s and up, maybe. But I don't know about y'all. But in the summer, I just spent some bread. I just spent some bread increasing my vibrations because I know what type of life that I want. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like I know in the summer, we're not even gonna talk about how much I spent in the summer. But I'm getting off topic. I'm going off topic. The fact is that these experiences are what's increasing your belief. Just the fact that you can know that you can accomplish these goals. It's increasing your belief to know that you can accomplish these goals. And you want to know what's even more exciting? You want to know what's even more exciting than accomplishing these goals is the fact that the thought of even accomplishing the actual goal. That's more impressive. That's more thrilling than accomplishing the actual goal is the thought of knowing that you can actually accomplish the goal because you've increased your belief system. So what I want you to do right now, or after this call, or take notes if you're taking notes, is write down 10 different things that you want to experience in 2021. And I want you to find a way to experience it before you actually experience it. Do you not understand exactly what I was doing? I was experiencing every single thing that I actually ever wanted before it actually happened, so it can be transitioned and manifested into reality. So write down 10 different things. Y'all go ahead and start dropping in the chat some things that you want to experience and you want to be manifesting to in real life, and you need to go ahead and experience those things before it even happens. See, what I want you to start doing, I want you to start teaching people how to believe in themselves. I want you to take people's current lives and take your current life and take people where they want to go. See, when someone is in doubt, when someone is, questioning themselves, they're unhappy when they don't believe they can accomplish their dreams. When they're in doubt, when they're questioning themselves, they're unhappy when they don't believe that they can accomplish their dreams. It's the most unhappy place that there is in this entire world. It's how people go into depression. It's how people get sad. It's because they don't truly believe in themselves that they can actually accomplish those dreams. Ask yourself, how can I help them see? How can I help them believe? See, when you're helping somebody believe in themselves, you're taking someone to death, from death to life. You're taking somebody from doubt to believing. See, there's no amount of money that can replace helping somebody to believe. You can stop dropping, those things. But there's no amount of money that can replace helping somebody believe. We're here. We're put on this earth to love each other. One of the strongest ways to love. Can somebody go ahead and tell me one of the strongest ways to love somebody? Can somebody go ahead and tell me one of the strongest ways to love somebody? Impact, helping them, gratitude, giving, support, inspire. I see somebody say it, believe. You can go ahead and stop. You can go ahead and stop dropping before y'all flood it. But helping somebody believe in somebody is one of the strongest ways that you can help love somebody. And love is one of the strongest attributes in this entire world. So if the strongest way to love is to believe in somebody, that's all you need. All you need is one person. All you need is one person to believe in you. See, ladies and gentlemen, you're on this training today. You're on this training today to raise your awareness. You're on this training today to raise your awareness of the power that's already inside of you. See, in order for expansion of awareness, the first thing that must take place is the actual awareness. The biggest awareness that you need to take place is you want to ask yourself, who are you? Everything really comes to the point of knowing who you actually are and knowing the value that you actually pertain. Not only who am I, but where do you come from? If you understood who you are, the limiting beliefs, if you understood who you are, the limiting beliefs you had on yourself, they wouldn't be there. The only limiting beliefs that we have are the ones that we place on ourselves. The only reason that happens is because we don't understand where we come from. You wouldn't feel the way that you feel. You wouldn't think the way that you think. It's not about having the lifestyle. It's about knowing that you can actually have the lifestyle. It's about knowing that you can actually achieve it. See, the process of life starts with awareness. You have to ask yourself, where did you come from? Who is inside of you? Anytime you say, I'm afraid of something, anytime you say that I can't do something, anytime that you say, I can't, I won't, if it means that you're placing limiting beliefs on yourself. And the power of the tongue is one of the most powerful things in this entire world. And when the power of the tongue is one of the most powerful things in the entire world, so how is it that you're placing limiting beliefs if that's one of the most powerful things in the world by saying that I'm broke? Then are you broke? By saying that I can't and saying that I won't, I can't, you say if. Go ahead and delete that out your vocabulary. Delete it. So you can't get to where you want to go unless you know who you are. See, you're limiting yourself. You're limiting yourself on gaining knowledge. You're limiting yourself when you know what you need to do and you're not doing it. You're placing limiting beliefs when you believe something is too hard. You're placing limiting beliefs when you're limited by needing other people to do something that you could do yourself. You're placing limiting beliefs when you try and cheat the process and by trying to take the easy way out. You're placing limiting beliefs on yourself by telling people to do things that you haven't even done. So you want to know how to actually start to activate the power within you? You want to know how to actually start to activate the power within you? Is by saying, I am so happy and grateful. I am so happy and grateful. I am so happy and grateful. I am so happy and grateful that so-and-so. You're activating the power within you. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a Chairman 750, December 31st, 2021. I am so happy and grateful now that I have 100 chairmen in Dignified Drip. I am so happy and grateful now that I have $5 million in my bank account in 2021. I am so happy and grateful. Start dropping. I am so happy and grateful. Start speaking for what you want. Start speaking. Start activating the awareness within yourself. Start speaking stuff into existence. See, when I'm aware of the power that I have, I can speak to those things. And once you move to awareness, you now have to accept it. It is, I am now worthy of every single thing that I am actually speaking. So you're transitioning from awareness to actually accepting. You don't think you're worthy because of a thing called guilt. Listen up, family. Listen up, family. You can stop dropping the I'm so happy and grateful. You don't think you're worthy because of a thing called guilt. Because you're paying attention to what your physical body is doing, to what the physical man is doing, for what you're actually seeing. Sometimes you utilize your power the wrong way by speaking what your physical man sees. You're speaking of what's of the world. But what's inside of what's in your spirit is not seeing what's in the world. You're able to see the good in everybody. You're able to see the positive in everybody. The physical man does not see negative. The physical man turns every single negative into a positive. So you have to ask yourself, how exactly are you thinking? What exactly are you speaking into the air? What exactly is your perspective on life? See, not accepting it is basically not having it at all. Whatever is working in someone else's life, it can happen in your life. The only thing that's different is that they're just more aware of who exactly that they actually are. See, you've allowed the limiting beliefs to be entangled with your actual beliefs. You've placed those limiting beliefs and have changed the beliefs of what God has actually had in store for you. He had a typical belief that he wasn't set for you, but you place limiting beliefs by listening to distractions, by listening to people who don't have the success that you desire, by listening to people who aren't in your direction of life. Who exactly are you listening to? Because it's messing up your DNA of actual belief. See, the quicker you're able to rewire, the things that you say will happen a lot more faster. Because I have the ability to create anything and accept the power and be worthy of it. See, how do we start the process? Go back to what you're speaking every single day. Ask yourself, what exactly are you putting out into the air? Because every single thing that you say, it will happen. And just because it hasn't happened yet does not mean it's not happening. Every single thing that you put out in the air, if you truly believe it, if you're aware of who you are and you understand the value that you actually have, it will take place. It will happen. But the question is do you believe in what you say? When you're praying, when you're asking for something, you have to already believe it's happening before it already has happened. Because if you don't, you're asking for something that you don't even believe that's going to happen. So you have to ask yourself, do you believe? What is the awareness of what you actually have? How do we start the process? By what are we speaking every single day? Ladies and gentlemen, I had a dream. I had a dream about a couple days ago. And it was kind of wild. It was kind of wild. But the dream was that I woke up. And everything was gone. Everything was gone. AKA, this opportunity didn't exist anymore. This opportunity, it wasn't a thing anymore, it didn't exist anymore. But after 2 years of being in this opportunity, AKA 24 months, what is this call called? The last 24. I've been in here for 2 years. I've been in here for 24 months. I still had everything. That I got from this opportunity. You know, it's strange that I've been in this opportunity for 2 years. It's strange that I've been in this opportunity for 24 months. Because in basketball, you have a 24 shot clock violation. And what does that mean? What exactly does a 24 shot clock violation mean? You have 24 seconds to put the ball in the basket. You have 24 seconds before your time expires. You have 24 seconds before you don't have the ball anymore. So you're going to have to use your team to the best of your ability to score. And I want to relate it back to this. See, that dream, it made me really uneasy, because what if everything hypothetically just stopped right now? What if everything just stopped right now? Are you in the position to take care of your family? Are you in the position to take care of your family forever if everything was to stop right now? See, I want to ask you two questions. I want to ask you two questions. I want you to ask yourself this. I want you to take out your phone and I want you to ask yourself this. Does the number that's in your bank account is a true reflection of who you are or what you stand for? Yes or no? I want you to be completely transparent with yourself. No. I'm seeing a whole bunch of no's. Second question. I want you to ask yourself this: in the next 6 to 12 months, if your income was to just stop, would you be in the position to take care of yourself and your family? Yes or no? Would you be in the position to take care of yourself? Yes or no? Seen a whole bunch of no's, 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 seen a whole bunch of no's. So what if hypothetically that in 24 months, I've been in this for 2 years, I've been in this for 24 months, and the reason why I'm saying 24 months is because I looked at the dashboard, I looked at, my back office, and I looked at how much I've made, and I've made $1 million. I've made $1 million from this opportunity. So in 24 months, I made over $1 million. So I'll be good. I'll be straight if everything was to stop. So I'm here to tell you that in 2 years, in 24 months, if this was your last 24, what would your thought process be? How would you be thinking? How would you be thinking in the next 24 months if everything was to just stop? See, what if that, you should go ahead and trick your mind. You should go ahead and trick your mind to thinking, I have 24 months. I have 24 months to at least make $1 million. I have 24 months to make at least $1 million. See, a lot of people are thinking like you have forever. Like you have 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Like I'm eventually going to get rich. But what if my dream actually happened? What if that actually happened? Really think about it. 24 months to make $1 million. That's how you have to think. In 24 months, you need to be in the best position that you've ever been in your entire life. See, a lot of people, you don't have urgency. You're not urgent. You don't have that type of urgency in your life for some reason. But that urgency is what's going to make this the best year of your life. A lot of y'all procrastinate. A lot of y'all have so much procrastination that it's basically embedded in your blood, embedded in your body. And that's what's going to basically make this the worst year of your life. Because you want to know what procrastination means? Procrastination is the arrogant assumption that God is going to give you another chance. Procrastination is the arrogant assumption that God is going to give you another chance. How arrogant of you. How arrogant of you to think that you're going to get another chance, like you're not a part of the best opportunity in the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, are you not understanding this? That this may be your last chance at $1 million. I don't think that registers to you. That this may be your last chance at $1 million. Let's do the math. You're not going to become an athlete. You're not going to become a singer. You're not going to become a rapper unless you're that talented. I'm not going to go ahead and take your dreams away. But, the 0.01% might make it. You're not going to be a singer. You're not going to be a rapper. You're not going to be an athlete. I hope you're not scamming illegal. And when you think of, trying to be a CEO of some top corporation, it's going to take about 8 to 12 years, 6 to 8 years. Now you're going to give up the most valuable time the most valuable commodity in the entire world, which is time. You're giving it up. Or if you want to start, this successful business that you're planning, that's going to need capital. You don't have the capital. You're broke. You need money. You need at least $20,000, $50,000. But we're in this opportunity. That's $199 with an expense of $174 to renew your package. And in 24 months, I made $1 million. Would you look at that? The money is real because you want to know something? Is that God doesn't play favorites. If it can happen to me, it can happen to you. But you want to know what's wrong is that your awareness isn't there of what you're actually capable of, because I'm no better than you. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It all correlates to 24 months, 24 hours, 24 seconds, 24 everything. You have to increase your awareness of life. See, your mind must reach the destination before your body does. So you have 24 hours every single day to sharpen your mind So by in 24 months, you're going to have the millionaire mindset. So you're going to be capable of having actually $1 million. But if you're not sharpening your mind, your body can't reach there before your mind does. Your mind must reach the destination before your body does. Because once the mind expands, it can never go back. My mind has expanded so much that I could never work another day in my entire life. I could never go back to making, $20 an hour, $10 an hour, like I'm, a broke boy or something. My mind has expanded too far. I can't do that anymore. Because once it's expanded, you can never go back. You're wasting your 24 hours every single day. You're wasting it. See, do you not understand that time is the most valuable commodity in the entire world? But you're wasting that. And the pain of regret is so much more hurtful than the pain of sacrifice. You have to take this. The pain of regret or the pain of sacrifice. The pain of sacrifice is going hard every single day, every single day. Every single day, because you have to ask yourself, are you okay with watching your mom and dad walk out that door every single day, going to the job that they hate, to provide for you, to put food on your plate, to put food on your table? Are you okay with that? See, my mom asked me, she said, I had to take care of dad because he's sick at home. So I'm running behind on my bills. She said, dude, would you be able to give me money? I said, of course. How much do you need? She said, whatever you think is fine. I said, okay, here's $1,000. She said, dude. She said, you wipe my tears away. She said, God bless you. She said, God bless you for wiping my tears away anytime that I have them. Bro, what? There's nothing that can replace that, something like that. Being able to help your mom and your dad when they need it. My brother, he was getting a new house. He was getting a new house, and he said, bro, could you help me out with the down payment? I said, how much do you need? He said, I need about $10,000. Is that possible? I said, of course. I'll have it to you by next week. So I'll take it out the check. Here's 10 bands. Done. I'm the little brother. I'm 23. He's 25. I have another brother that's 30. My mom, I don't even know how old she is. She never wanted to tell me her age. 30s, 40s, I don't know. She looks young. I think she's 30. But they're all looking at me in 24 months. 24 months can change your entire life. You will never be the same. You only need one good year to change your entire life forever. One good year. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to ask yourself, are you chasing your challenges? Are you chasing the challenges that are actually, that are happening in your life every single day? See, it seems like sometimes we begin to change the lifestyle, but we don't change we don't chase the challenges that allow us to be a byproduct up to our own success. Why are we trying to dodge the nose? How can you be excited about the good, but not be willing to take the negative? If you can't handle the lows in your life, then you can't enjoy the blessings in your life. See, if the climb was that easy, would you enjoy the view that much? Would you really enjoy the view that much? See, how you deal with your problems that's what actually happens. It's how you deal with your problems. Problems are not problems. It's how you actually react to them. See, start chasing the downfalls and stop chasing only the momentum. Every no that you get, you're closer to a yes. Love them on the way in and love them on the way out. You're never too big to answer people. You're never too big to grow your relationship. The loss of anyone who ever left your business, the loss in anything your entire life, that was the biggest lesson we could have learned. Not every burden is a burden. Your burdens are your blessings. For every L, you have a lesson to be learned. See, in life, it's not that you got dealt a good hand. In life, it's not that you got dealt a good hand. It's the ability to play a bad hand well. In life, It's not that you get dealt a good hand. It's the ability to play a bad hand well. Maybe 2021 is a sign that you've been given a new hand. 2021 is a sign that you've been given a new hand, because what is 2021? 21 is the year of acceleration. It's the year of growth. Whatever hand you played before in 2020, he's giving you a whole new hand in 2021. Go ahead and receive it. Go ahead and manifest it, because 2021 is your year. 2021 is a year of change. 2021 is a year of growth. You have to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? See, things can change very fast for you if you keep going. The best thing you can ever do in life is to never stop. See, when things go good, everyone is happy. When things aren't, how exactly are you feeling? See, the true power is your tongue. It's how you speak over your entire life. If you speak that I can't do it, then you probably never will. Every single person can and will become chairman in 2021. Go ahead and drop a 7 in the chat if you believe that you will be making 6 figures at the end of 2021. Go ahead and receive it. Let's manifest it. Let's receive it, because it is for you. See, there's 2 aspects. Spiritual and physical. Faith and faith without work is dead. See, one thing about success is that you can't cheat it. The work that you do in the past is what will show in the future. What exactly were you doing during those pullbacks? What exactly were you doing in 2020? 2020 was just a setup for 2021. You planted all those seeds. You planted all those seeds for in 2021 for the harvest to finally manifest over your entire life. That's what it was for. See, it's not about today. It's not about right now. My future happened because of what I did in the past. I want you to make a decision right now that you're going to do this every day, all day, and have no fear. Because fear makes you not do as much. It makes you start weighing your options. I want you to start having all faith and no fear and increasing your belief system, because one of the most pleasing things to God, the most pleasing thing to God is having faith. Because faith is something that you can't see. And the biggest nation in the world is your imagination. The biggest nation in the world is your imagination, because it's something that you can't see. If faith is something that you can't see, and your imagination is something that you can't see, but it's the biggest nation because your imagination is your biggest nation, you create what you want for your life. You create of what you want to see. Every single thing that you want in your entire life starts with your imagination and what you can see. So you can't control your last name. It was given to you. But you can control the impact of your last name. And I can say this right now, that the Thompson last name holds a lot of fucking weight. I'm sorry for my language, but they saved my life. Branden Thompson, you don't understand what you did for me. You made it possible to wipe my mom's tears away. See, without you, I wouldn't know what life is. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to give my brother that $10,000 down payment. Without you, for believing in yourself, for having faith in yourself, you now made it possible for over 5,000 plus people to have the opportunity to win at the same rate as me. You are a soldier. You do things for anybody, for literally everybody in Trade House. And you don't have to. The gratitude in your heart, the gratitude in your life is so major It inspires me to keep going, to have so much gratitude because of what you do every single day, because you're just thankful. Everybody can learn a lot from you when it thinks about gratitude because you're thankful. And that is why God has blessed you the way that he has blessed you, because of the gratitude that you have, because of believing in yourself, because you love harder than everyone else. And you want to know what the biggest trait of love is by believing in somebody else. And you believed in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. You believed in us when nobody else did it. I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Branden Thompson. You saved my life. I'm about to go ahead and pass you. I'm about to go ahead and make you the host, Brody. I appreciate for everything that you did, my guy. Thank you so much. I love you, man. Let's get it.
Wow. 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 I was just staring at this screen, emotional, and I feel so energized. I got a lot of emotions going through me right now, and I appreciate you, Adu, for delivering that message. It's crazy to see how far you've come in this business. We said last 24, bro. That's what we was gonna call this, and you definitely delivered it. You definitely delivered the message. If I didn't say anything else for the rest of this call, you did what you needed to do. Can we please drop 3.0 in the chat for Adu, because that's how many millions she's gonna be up in the next 90 days. Within 3 M's to the head a year. 1.2 is cool, but 3.0, we gotta go. 3.0, we gotta go. 3.0 for Adu. We need 3 M's to the head. C250 loading. I appreciate you, brother. I accept the gratitude, but thank you for not getting in your own way. Thank you for not having an ego. Thank you for being selfless. Thank you for being duplicatable. Thank you for seeing the vision. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for not switching sides. Thank you for staying solid. Thank you. Drop TY in the chat if you're thankful for a dude. Drop TY in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Look, family, Adu touched on a lot, and one thing that stuck out to me the most was urgency. Right? We don't really have the time that we think we have. Right? The time is now. Urgency is what I heard. Urgency is what I heard. And I really want to break that down. I really, really want to break that down. Urgency. See, you got to understand, if you want to go far and fast in this business, you got to get out of your own way. The only thing that's stopping you is you. It's not your upline. It's not your downline. It's not a lack of a mentor. It's not that you have a great mentor. It's not, the fact that you're going to all these events and plugging in. It's everything you have on the inside. I say ego plus weakness equals slow. Ego plus weakness equals slow. So you got to understand, the only reason that you're probably not where you want to be in this business or in life in general is because you have ego and you are focused on your weakness. See, I asked some of my leaders about a week ago, I said, I'm not going to talk about what's your weakness. A lot of times, people like to ask you, what do you think your weakness is? I asked them, what is your strength? And a lot of them couldn't answer it. I'm talking about P5s and up, couldn't tell me their strengths. They were so keen to telling me what they were weak at that they couldn't tell me what their strength was. See, oftentimes when we get in this business, we focus on what we're not good at. We focus on trying to get better at what we're not good at. And that's why you're slow. Ego plus weakness equals slow. Your ego is slowing you down because you're focused on what you're not good at. But I need y'all to understand, you need to switch that and say focus plus strength equals urgency. Ego plus weakness equals slow. Focus plus strength equals urgency. And when I looked at the word focus, what's the last two letters in the word focus? Drop it in the chat. What's the last two words? What's the last two letters in the word focus? Us. See, when we're focused on me, when you're focused on you, me, right? That's when you're slow. But when your focus is on us, we, team, trade house, the world, change your perspective. When you focus on your strengths, because you got to understand, you are put here for a reason, not to work on your weaknesses, but to focus on your strengths. Forget working on your weaknesses. They're not weaknesses. That's just not why God put you here. Think about it. It's not a weakness. It's just why God he didn't put you here for that. He put you here for your strengths. So if I focus on my strengths, then I can move with urgency. I need you to understand that. Let me get this light back on. We good. See, if you focus on your strengths, then you can move with a sense of urgency. Family, focus on what you're good at, because the focus is about us, not about you. The focus is about us, team, trade house. The focus is about us, not about you. So if you're focused on your weakness, that's why you're moving slow. But when you focus on your strengths and what you can bring to the table for Trey House, what you can bring to the table for your organization, what you can bring to the table for the world, then you can move with a sense of urgency. See, the only reason you're not moving is because you're in your own way. You're too busy trying to get good at things that you're not strong at. But what if you focused on what you're good at every single day? What if you focused on why God put you here? Think about that. When you get into this business, it's so easy to look left, look right. Oh, this person's good at speaking in front of people. This person's good at calls. This person's good at training. Stop looking at what they're good at and look at what you're good at. Stop looking at what you're not good at and focus on why God put you here. Oh, we about to go to town now. Urgency. Urgency. What's the word you see in urgency, family? What's the first word you see in urgency? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Nope. I see urge. 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 Urge means a strong desire or impulse. Strong desire or impulse. You have to have a strong desire or impulse to stay focused on your strength to play your part in this movement. You have to have a strong impulse or desire to focus on your strength so that you can bring what you're good at to the table. Let's keep going. Urgency. What does urgency mean? Importance requiring swift actions. You cannot move swiftly. You cannot take action if you are focused on your weakness. You cannot move urgently if you are focused on your weakness. That's why you're slow. That's why you're not growing at a rapid rate, because you're too busy focusing on things that you're not good at. Think about it. Focus equals the center of interest or activity. So you got to ask yourself, what is the center of your interest? Is it you? Is your center of interest yourself? Is your center of interest you making money in the market? Is your center of interest you getting to the next rank? Is your center of interest you being on the flyer? Is your center of interest you being on stage and speaking to the people? What's your center of interest? Because if it's not us, that's why you're not moving. See, my focus was always on us. It wasn't on me. See, I'm not good at everything. I focused on what I was good at because I knew that's what I needed to bring to the table. I said, he didn't put me here for this, and this, but I'm good at this. That gotta be what I bring to the table. You gotta understand, family, it's not about you, it's about us. That's where the focus lies. Now, the urgency, family, let's go to church real quick. Can we go to church? Drop an amen in the chat if we could go to church real quick. Real quick. Look this up. Romans 13:11. Romans 13:11. It says, besides this, you know the time. Look, besides this, you know the time, that the hour has come for you to wake from sleep. For salvation is nearer to us than when we first believed. Stop playing with it. Besides this, you know the time, that the hour has come for you to wake up from sleep, for salvation is nearer to us than we first believed. See, we said last 24. It could be last 24 seconds, minutes, days, months. It's closer than you think. You asked for this. You said, God, deliver me. God, let me find an opportunity that's gonna take care of my family. Let me find an opportunity that's gonna take me out of this miserable space in my mind. And now that it's here, you're so busy focusing on your weakness that you can't provide what you were put here to do. The time is now. You have to focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. The time is now, not next year, not next month, today. Make a decision that you're gonna focus on your strengths. Make a decision that you're gonna accommodate and you're gonna be that person that fills in the gaps where somebody isn't so strong. Because where you're strong at, somebody is weak at. I don't look at what I'm not good at because I have everybody around me that fills in those gaps. I'ma just do my part. You do your part. Bryce, you do your part. Nate, Stu, Ray, Ian. I don't care what you're weak at, because where you're weak, that person's strong. Where you're strong, that person's weak. And we all work as a collective, and it's 400 chairmen out of Trey House. You are good at something that somebody isn't. But if you're so focused on looking at what you're not good at, that's why you're slowing the train down. That's why you're not getting past 2 and 3, P150, P600. See, we focus on what we don't know. Everybody focuses on what they not good at and what they don't know. Ain't that weird? We focus on what we don't know and what we're not good at, when we should focus on what we're good at and what we do know. People always ask me, Branden, how do I get to the next level? Branden, how do I get to P1000? How do I get to P2000? I said, stop focusing on where you haven't been and help people get where you have been. If you're a P600, if you're a P1000 and you want to go to P2, don't worry about going to P2. Help people get to P1. You've been there, so help somebody else do it. Urgency. I'm focusing on my strengths. I've been here before, so I'm not going to focus on where I haven't been. I'm going to focus on where I have been. Stop playing with it, man. We so focused on where we haven't been, what we haven't seen, what we can't do, what we don't know. Focus on what you do know. Focus on what you do have. Focus on where you have been. You got to understand, family. I got to paint the vision for you. Adu said, what if this was your last 24 months? How urgent are you going to move? How fast are you going to move? Think about it. Last 24 months. But what if this is the last 24 months? See, the thing is, we believe that, like Adu said, we believe that God is going to give us a second chance. I know if I didn't take this business serious, I would have never became a millionaire. I'd have still been at Boeing, behind the desk, wearing that badge, miserable, depressed, settling for something that I'm not. But because I took this information serious, because I took this opportunity seriously, because I focused on my strengths, because I focused on us, that's why we're here. You got to make it personal. A lot of y'all not making it personal. You're not taking it personal. You're not taking it personal that you didn't grow up in a rich family. You're not taking it personal that you didn't get the best education. You're not taking it personal that you didn't get a full scholarship or your parents didn't have the funds to pay for your college, but you had to take out student loan debt. You're not taking it personal that your mom has to clock in. You're not taking it personal that your dad has to clock in. You're not taking it personal that your grandmother had to come out of retirement to go get a part-time job. You're not taking it personal at all. You think it's okay. You're not completely disgusted with your situation. You're not completely disgusted with what you see when you walk inside your household. You're not completely disgusted with where you are right now. And that's why you're still focused on you. But when you're focused on us, you say, you know what? I'm not doing enough. I'm not bringing my best to the table because I'm too busy focused on what I can't do. That's an ego thing. You're so insecure about what you can't do. You're trying to be perfect in everything. Understand, perfection doesn't exist if progress exists. Perfection doesn't exist if progress exists. Look, if perfection does not exist if progress exists. So if you can get better every single day, what is perfect? You'll never be perfect. Stop trying to be. Stop focusing on your weaknesses and focus on your strength. When you focus on your weakness, you're trying to be perfect. But when you focus on your strength, you say, you know what? Yeah, it's my strength, but it's not as strong as it can be. Your strength isn't as strong as it can be. And you're saying, oh, it's strong, so I'm gonna focus on my weakness. Let's break it down into the organization. We have 3 legs of business. A lot of us say, oh, I'm gonna focus on my weak leg. And then when you focus on your weak leg, your strong leg becomes your weak leg. When you focus on your weak legs become a little bit better, but then your strong leg becomes weaker. What's your focus? What's your perspective? What do you really think about this business? See, I never focused on my weak leg. I focused on everything because I said, I'm going to bring my strength to each one of them. I'm going to bring my strength to each one of them. Whatever I need to do to get this thing moving, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to focus on my weak legs. Why would I just focus on my weak legs? Why? Why would I do that? I'm going to focus on my entire organization. See, some of y'all are just focused on your weakness, your weak legs, what you can't do, what you don't know. That's why you won't grow. You got to prioritize, plan, and take action in a rapid and public manner. You have to demonstrate decisiveness to your organization. See, I talked to one of my mentees the other day, and he said, you know what, bro? I really want to, go on this chairman run, man. But, I'm not too into the social media. I said, well, then you don't want to go chairman. See, because you're so focused on you, you're not focused on us. You're not focused on us because if you were, then you know that if you post on Instagram, I tell people this all the time. Stop thinking that when you post on Instagram, it's to get a sign up. That's a false sense of reality. Let me clear that up. You do not post 10 times a day, 20 times a day, so you can get a sign up. You post if that's one reason, yeah, you want people to inquire for your business. But guess what? Forget the prospects. Your team is watching you. Don't forget they follow you too. Don't forget they like your pictures and your videos too. You're building a consistent brand. You're building a track record of consistency. You're showing your team that you're leading by actions. You're not telling them to post, you're showing them to post. You're not telling them to call 10 people a day. You show them what the work looks like. You give a visual representation of what needs to be done. That's why you post. But when you focus on you and not us, you say, oh, well, I'm going to tell my team to post 10 times a day, but I don't like that Instagram stuff. You don't have an option if you want to go chairman. You have a responsibility to show the work. You have a responsibility to put a visual representation out there of what it looks like to focus on us. Understand? Visual representation of what it is to focus on us, right? Understand this, family. It is imperative that you put yourself around the energy. I talk to people all the time and I say, bro, what do you think is, sis, what do you think is stopping you from getting to the next level? Oh, I need to plug into the events more. I need to be around my team more. You damn right. You damn right. I was with my PR a couple weeks ago. He came out to LA and we went to Young Thug has a compound in Malibu. He keeps all his artists, producers, songwriters, same house. We pulled up and I went to go meet with Strick. Strick is one of Young Thug's artists. And I pull up and I'm saying, this dude, that dude, this girl, that girl. I'm like, okay. I said, this is so parallel to what we do. Even in the music industry, people are getting around the energy. Because once you go back to your reality, once you isolate yourself from the vibes, you isolate yourself from the growth. You isolate yourself from the energy that it takes to get to where you want to go. You can't do this being a loner. You can't do this hiding behind the Zoom call. You have to immerse yourself in the environment that is conducive for where you want to be. So if they're doing it in the music industry, and these are the people we idolize and we look up to and we want to dress like and we want to drive cars and wear jewelry like, but that's the same work ethic it takes in this business to get and live the lifestyles that you admire so much. Oh no, I don't really like people like that. Well, you don't really like millions like that either. If you told me I had to live with 30 people to be a multi-billionaire, I would do it. Some of you are too bougie. Some of you still think you have options. Some of you still think you have the answers because you're focused on you. But once you get that ego out the way, once you focus on your strengths, then you can be urgent. But if you continuously focus on you, if you continuously focus on weakness, you'll continue not to grow. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to give you a visual representation of the work. I'm a chairman 250, but I took my P5s and up in one of my organizations, I took them on a lock-in. And I said, I'm gonna sleep under the same roof as y'all. Whatever activity you do, I'm gonna do. If y'all gotta call 10 people, I gotta call 10 people. If you gotta do a prospect call, I'm gonna do a prospect call. I'm in the field with you, no matter what rank. Some of y'all are P150s and you still think you're too good to get around the energy. And you still wondering why you haven't got to the next rank because you still think you have an option. Listen to the people with the results so that you can get results and be somebody people listen to. Why aren't they listening to me? One, because you're too busy focusing on yourself. Focus on the people with the results so that you can be the results so people can focus on you. I don't think y'all hear me. I need everybody to understand we don't have a lot of time left. We don't. Adu said it best. What if this was over? Tomorrow they send out an email, they say, oh, this is over with. Did you give your best? Did you focus on you or did you focus on us? Did you focus on your strengths or did you focus on your weakness? Think about it. What is your focus? What is your focus? Whatever you focus on is what you're gonna get. You focus on yourself, look at yourself in the mirror, look at your bank account, look at your life. So keep focusing on yourself. If you don't like your bank account, if you don't like your lifestyle, why are you focusing on you? You get what you focus on. So if you're focusing on yourself, no results. But what if I focus on us? What if I focus on the chairman, the leaders? What if I focus on, the energy? What if I focus on the environment? What if I focus on everything it takes to get to where I said I wanted to go? I keep focusing on myself and I'm broke. I keep focusing on myself and my mama's still working. Why? Doesn't make any sense. The focus is on us. What does it take out of yourself to get Trey House to 400 plus chairman by the end of the year? What are you going to bring to the table? What is your strength? I don't want to hear marketing. That's not a strength. I'm good at getting fly. That's not a strength. A strength is something that's intrinsic. It's on the inside. It's on the inside. And when I do it, I enhance something. When I do it, I can enhance somebody's life. See, I already knew my strength was motivating people. I knew I could motivate people. When I give it, I enhance somebody's life. I increase somebody's quality of life. Every time I speak, every time I interact with an individual. I understood that. Marketing, getting fresh, it's not a strength. So tonight, I need you to really do some soul searching. What is your strength? What are you good at? What are you good at? What is your strong? Understand, whatever you're strong at, you've been strong at it your whole entire life. You just haven't realized it. That's the thing. Whatever you're strong at, you don't even recognize. You think it's normal, but it's not. You think everybody can do that, but they can't. Enhance your strengths. Forget about your weakness. That's why we build teams. So it's a team sport. Everybody can't shoot 3 balls. Everybody can't post up. Everybody can't play defense. Everybody can't jump out the gym. What are you good at? Last 24. It could be 24 seconds, 24 minutes, 24 months, 24 years. But what if this was your last opportunity to make $1 million? What if this was your last opportunity to get your family out of the situation? What if this was your last? Can you put the ego aside? Can you focus on your strengths? Can you focus on your strengths? Forget about, I don't care what anybody told you. The only reason you focus on your weakness is because of what somebody that didn't have the lifestyle you wanted told you to focus on. Oh, you're not good at that. So you got insecure and say, oh, I'm gonna get good at that. Forget them. What are you good at? Focus on that. Focus on that. When you're good at something, people are gonna identify what you're not good at. Who cares? Focus on what you're good at. Look, family, I've never been more decisive about what I want out of life. I have never been more committed and dedicated to what it's gonna take to get 400 plus chairmen out of Trey House by the end of 2021. I have never been more dedicated to make sure that each and every one of you focus on your strengths and not your weakness. That each and every one of you focus on us and not you. I am so dedicated. I have never been more dedicated to making sure that there are a bunch of people that look like me, right? That were told that the most you can get is 6 figures. The most you can get is a college degree and a good job. The most you can get is a little 2-story house with a nice family. No, we want it all. And I'll die about it. I'll die about it. I just had somebody come over and he said, hey man, you know, it's his first time hearing the information. He said, are they gonna try to kill us if we know this information? I said, probably. They've been killing us though. Are you gonna go out legendary? The only way you go out legendary is focusing on what you're good at. The only way you go out legendary is strengthening what's already strong, not focusing on your weakness. So I wanna be the first person to tell you, you got what it takes. Focus on that. Do some soul searching. Whatever you thought you didn't need to focus on, that's what you need to focus on. Trey House to the moon, 400 plus chairmen out of Trey House by 2021. This world is going to see the most minority millennial millionaires that they've ever seen because we didn't focus on us. We didn't focus on me, right? We focused on us. We focused on the team. We focused on the collective. Take it personal. They don't want us to win. They're looking for every reason to stop this shit. They're looking for every reason to give another piece of adversity that says, oh, y'all got to start over. Take this shit personal. I take it so personal that they don't want to see us. They don't want to see us they don't want to see us with a pool bigger than Kanye. They don't want to see it, but it's already done. 400 plus chairmen out of Trey House. Either you're going to be a part of it or you're going to just say you was a witness. Either way, we going to the top. I love everybody on this call. We out.
Yes, sir! Brandon, you went crazy, my boy!